Yo, what's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome to the PE podcast. We are at episode. Is Evan here? Evan's not here. We're at. I know the episodes. Okay, we're at podcast number 25. This is not the Spawncast. This is PE podcast. We don't have Evan here. We do not have Evan here to remember the numbers of the podcast for us. But we are here, number 25. I've got my partner in crime. Jordan Fringe is back and looking better than ever, I might say.
Oh, right there, bud. Totally looking great when you shave and you realize you're fat and you're like, you know what? I should have kept the beard. And you sit there and you regret your life decisions. And here we are on a podcast live and probably in front of about almost 200 people in about 30 minutes. So.
Dude, I look. I'm not trying to hate, man. I like the new look, Jordan Fringe. I think it's good. Why are you so hard on yourself?
I mean, it'd be better about say about minus 50.
All right. Well,
other than that, here we are.
Other than that, we're all good, right? Everything's good. So shout outs to everybody who's here in the chat. We got a probably somewhat mediocre show for you guys today.
That's every week.
That's pretty much.
Let's be honest. It just is. It turns into just roasting and then being off topic. We're very structured.
Very structured. You know what the funny thing was, man? I went back and I was watching the podcast from last week and the whole coach thing, man. I was dying laughing.
You got rid of the button ups, and now you're back to just a white tee.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with the button ups. The button ups, they're good. I usually wear them, but I have not done laundry in a while. Like, I got a lot of them. I got like 14 of them, you know?
So you ran to Walmart, grabbed a fresh pack of Hanes?
Well, I mean, I already have like a million of these because where I live in the Central Valley, like, I bought so many white t-shirts over the years. I've got like 40 of these, you know? So I just I'm going through like a long stretch, you know what I'm saying? So I went through all my button-ups, now I'm going through all my white. I just don't feel like doing laundry. I got some laundry that I got to do. So
now when you do laundry, it's going to take a heck of a long time to get through it all.
That's true, it is, but at the same time, I got enough. So yeah, you'll either see me in a button up, the collar shirt, the California special. I think it's like Arnold Palmer or something like that, or I don't know, or like Ben Hogan. There we go, Ben Hogan special at Walmart, or you'll see me in the white tees. So.
We're just gonna see you shirtless one time. You're like, I ran out of clothes.
You know what? I might have to go. I might have to go shirtless, man.
Listen,
some of these.
That's when you hit 50,000. You have to do the shirtless live stream.
Man, some of these clout chasers out here, my boy. Some of these clout chasers need to worry about themselves instead of talking about me.
All we do is clout chase.
Now, if you've got like 20,000 subs less than somebody, and you constantly talking, you're clout chasing. That's just a fact. It's not even, you know.
Listen, if you don't have 1 million subs, you're just a clout chaser. That's the rule.
No, but
if you don't have 1 million, everyone's a clout chaser.
I'm not saying like clout chasing as in trying to like, you know, like do like get better. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, all of us are trying to.
Everyone's clout. Yeah, everyone's climbing.
But I'm talking about like when you're trying to build off of somebody else's clout because you don't got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, for example, it's like
who's ripping off your clout right now? Who we got?
No, I ain't saying no names. I'm just saying like
I hear names coming.
No, people are just trying. And people have been telling me, hey, OJ, this person said. I'm like, dude, these people are. I mean, like they clout chasing at this point. Look, if out of nowhere, if I was like, you know what, John's program, John's spawn wave, it sucks. People are gonna be like, why are you hating? Why are you clout chasing, man? Oh, is it because he has way more subs than you? That's exactly what people are gonna think. You know, right? If I'm hating on it.
But even if you weren't hating on it, like listen, even the fact that you're just on the Spawncast and you're a member of it, just because you have less subs than him, everyone's gonna automatically assume that doesn't know you is automatically assuming you're clout chasing because they'll go, oh, let me see your channel. Oh, he only has 42,000. Oh, he is clout chasing.
Well, the thing about it is that, but that's not. I was asked to be on the podcast,
but they don't know that. That's the difference.
Okay, that's true, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not going out there and initiating the clout.
No,
I'm not going out there trying to hate clout chasing. You know, usually clout chasing is when somebody tries to start hating. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I've got some. Like I said, I've got people come to my channel, tell me, hey, this person. I'm like, dude. I look at the channel. I'm like, bro, their channel like they like 30,000 less. I mean, they're just seriously trying to get some play, and I'm not gonna give it to him. So, like I said, we might have to do the shirtless pick. Might got to do the shirtless pick. We hit a goal, 50,000. Let them know that we ain't gonna mention their name. We ain't gonna mention no names, I'm gonna keep
No
doing
names.
keeping it OJ, keeping it player essence. Let's go.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100, 100.
100.
Yeah, I get a haircut once a month. So yes, once a month I get a haircut. I need to probably start getting a haircut maybe twice a month, but
I think I'm doing it like every 4 or 5 weeks is what it's been recently. Keep it at this length. I'm going back and forth again where now I'm looking at like it's sometimes where I'm watching old videos of like my hair long and I'm like, oh, I was so ratchet. Why'd I have it like that? And then I took a couple pictures and I was like, that's why I had it like that because it looks good. And I'm like, God, like, what do I want? I don't know what I want. I hate so many things about myself sometimes. I go back and forth. I can never win.
I mean, I think it's one of those things, man, to where you just gotta try to find something that you're good with, you know. At the end of the day, it's just hair, or it's just, you know.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I have my slice of pizza, so I'm good.
Yeah, I need my slice of pizza. No, you're not late, homie. You're not late.
But the thing is, with you with your slice of pizza, you have any selection. You can go to Pizza Hut, Domino's, you can go Papa John's, you can go to some local in town. Like, you know, you can do what you want with your pizza. You can search around. I have my returning business that I'm just like, I have the membership club.
You got a membership club to a pizza place?
I mean, I gotta get my discounts.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't even know what half these terminologies are meaning anymore. I'm losing it. I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's all good. What's up to everybody here in the chat? How you guys doing today? I already see some questions. You're not late, Chips and Sticks. We just started, my boy. You can always check to see when we started. All you got to do is look like right below you, right by the player. It'll say started streaming X amount of time ago, you know, so you can see where we are. Yeah, let's go to, you want to get into these first topics, or do you want to continue beating around the bush till we get to the topic?
I mean, bush is always nice, but we can just go right into it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get right into it then. So game streaming, I saw a video from John saying that he was the classic "I was wrong" video. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know those videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the classic. This is a good video, by the way. I just love it. I love the like Dreamcast guy, RGT, lots of people. You know, the "I was wrong." Those are the best ones. I like those ones at the gym. I'm like, well, what were you wrong about? You know,
I just can't wait to see yours where you're like holding this like PlayStation mug and you're like, I was wrong about Sony.
Yeah, bruh. I'd have to shill for that. I'd have to shill for that one, my boys. $100 donation. Let's do it.
It's 2018. Who ain't shilling?
Bro, your boy is out here tap dancing. I'm out here shimmying for that shill. Let's go. Actually, to be real quick before we get into more of the topic, PhD Plays, there was a chargeback, okay, on that $100 you gave me for saying that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2. There was a chargeback. It got refunded back to him, but your boy came through and redonated that 100. So shout outs to PhD. He even did it off air, you know. So I'm saying, yeah.
So shout back and gave you back the money?
Yeah, I got back my 100.
From him or from PayPal?
From him.
So why did he charge back in the first place if he was just going to give it back?
It was an accident. He says he doesn't know why. Maybe because it was that amount. I mean, okay. some people's bank cards, you know, it doesn't allow them to do that, or they think it's fraudulent. Somebody just give them like $100 out of nowhere, you know.
Did he pay the $25 investigation fee as well?
They didn't charge me $25.
I think it varies depending on the case. So.
Yeah, I think it might vary. They didn't charge me $100 investigation fee, but they did do an investigation. They came back, said it was fraudulent, but then he went and told them, say, hey, it's all good. So I did get my 100. So shout outs to PhD once again. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. So yeah, shout outs. But anyway, that was on the topic of shilling. Now back to what we were talking about here. So game streaming, man. I watched John's video, good video. I heard Nintendo Prime, my boy Nintendo Prime talk about it. He was like, man, he was excited. He said Nintendo should be getting into this, and that's when, I guess that caused a little bit of a firestorm on his channel. You know how Nintendo fans are like, what? You know, like, I want physical, you know, so they were a little bit irate. He guys apparently lost a bunch of subs from it. So it looks like game streaming, based on what I've seen with this Assassin's Creed, Jordan, it looks like game streaming is going to be a thing, like, quick, because you can play this big game, like, from your browser. Imagine when they actually add a little bit of hardware in there, maybe, you know, a little bit of processing, like an NVIDIA Shield or something like that. Like, that's insane, like, that where you can play Assassin's Creed Odyssey from a browser. Like I said, I've watched the gameplay of it. It's obviously not as good as like a PS4 or an Xbox One X or like a
No,
PC.
for sure.
It's nowhere near that because it gets a little fuzzy at times. I mean, it reminds me of On Live. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of On Live quite a bit. But
It's like watching Netflix. It just comes in and out of quality sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, like watching Netflix. But like, it's just insane to just see how they were able to do it like that. And I guess, I mean, obviously people don't want it this way, but this could be a way that where pretty much there's no such thing as, oh, we can't do this game for Switch or whatever the case is. This, like, all the games can come to the system if they do this. Now, of course, I would want physical version of the game. I don't want it to replace that, because a lot of people were going crazy on Nintendo Prime saying like, oh, well, he's trying to make it seem as if he wants, you know, this over physical. I don't think that's what he wants. I think everybody wants physical games, and I don't want to see physical games go away. But I think there's a little bit of a worry that if people are excited about this, or if people start touting this is good, developers will say, oh, well, we can make more money off this. We can still charge $60 for this cloud thingy, you know, and we won't get our physical version. So what's your take on all this, man?
It's something that I'm not too like personally like interested in myself. I think it's a interesting concept, and I feel like it came a lot sooner than I thought it would, because I know like it was talked about a while ago, but I wasn't expecting to see it anytime soon. And then, you know, here we go with Assassin's Creed, and hey, you know, play it in your browser. And like I said, it's cool. It's a cool concept. It looks like it's working well. You know, aside from the in and out buffering, but that's streaming for you. It doesn't seem like it has lag issues similar to PlayStation's. Was it PlayStation Now or whatever they had on there?
Yeah,
play like PS3 games.
John,
there was a lot of lag.
Yeah, John was saying that it's still not very good.
Yeah, so like it's a very cool thing, and I'm interested to see how big it gets or what they do with it in the future. This is still in its very, you know, beginning infancy stage, so they're trying it with a very powerful game. I will say that Assassin's Creed is a very high powered game, so it's interesting that they're like starting it off with something like that, I think, to really test what they can do. But yeah, it's cool. I'm personally not into it because I'll just buy it on my PlayStation, or if I was playing it on the PC or something like that, I'd do it through a different way. But it's cool in concept, and you know, if you like it, you get it.
And like what some of the people in the comment section were saying is like, okay, well, you know, not everybody has a really rock solid connection. Not everybody has all of the tools necessary, like the really fast connection, upload and download, in order to get this thing like going. And that's the biggest thing. Like, this can only work in some places. You know, this can't work everywhere. Like, if you have data caps, you know, there's all sorts of issues to where this can't become, I mean, but basically what this is that it can essentially, for those who do have a good connection, you know, for those who do have a good connection, it's just another alternate way to play a game, you know, to play, to be able to access a game. And, you know, I doubt that they would undercut it, but what would be the pricing model? I think that would be the biggest thing for this type of thing. Like, it just needs to be like an extra thing alongside of what they're already doing, not something that kind of takes over, you know, physical games. But I'm on the same boat as you, man. Like, I wouldn't really like, and like, I'm not gonna be like more excited about this than actually getting the game physical, or just buying the game on PlayStation or Xbox or Switch or whatever the case is, PC. But I mean, I don't know, PC almost feels like it's streaming, you know, because everything's just digital. So I tend to kind of move away from PC. Like, I'd rather buy something physical. So I don't know, like, I'm not really sure what to think of it. More so than it's cool for those who to where it can support it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's really what it comes down to. It's cool for those who can support it. Although, like, I think the one thing that I will say that's kind of like, okay, well, we just need to, some Nintendo fans need to calm down. It's like, it's either you get the game at all, or do we get the game at all, or do we not get it? You know, based on, because, you know, Nintendo always does kind of different things with their hardware. Maybe whether it's the storage, you know, they don't have enough. Developers don't want to do whatever. You know, like, if it could come out to where they can get an easy version of Assassin's Creed or a streaming one, I think that's better than not getting anything at all. Like, I mean, or maybe it's not. For some people, maybe it's not. The threat of streaming is worse than even getting it. But I don't know. I think that it's cool. I think it's cool tech, and I think eventually, you know, we'll see more streaming. I mean, we're starting to see, we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, although it's just in Japan, but Resident Evil You know,
Resident Evil 7, and then
7,
there's that, and
Fantasy
that's
Star,
it.
Fantasy Star.
Fantasy doing Fantasy Star as well.
Yeah, Fantasy Star Online 2 or whatever. That's like cloud version. That's like streaming. So there's three, but as like internets continue to get better and better, I mean, also I think like wasn't there like a oh well no that's not for the Switch, but there was like a streaming version for the 3DS of Dragon Quest X in Japan, which was insane. They had people stream from the 3DS, dude. So
I mean,
oh
you gotta
man,
play, right? You gotta figure it out.
yeah, I guess, man. I
You thought
guess.
the Google stream can get a little pixelated.
I,
Just wait till you play it on your 3DS.
I know, man. I know. But you know what the funny thing is that apparently like the if you have a really because that was Japan only, so Japan they have really good internet there. You know, like most people have really good, and the public internet is actually really good too. So like apparently like for people there it was okay. It actually looked better than what a 3DS game would look because it was streaming, right? Because you can kind of just do whatever you want. It's based on your internet connection. So people with really good connections, it was great. But yeah, they didn't release it here because it would look like a freaking NES game, dude, on your 3DS.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's that. Let's see here. So I mean, I'm looking through the chat here, man. Looks like you guys are kind of all saying the same thing. You guys don't think that like you're down with the whole streaming stuff. But hey, we'll see what happens in the future. In terms of things. There is a block though, K19, because he talks about all Switch games are region free. There is a block on the Assassin's Creed. It won't let you play it if you're in a different region. Like Ubisoft did like a custom block on there, so that's interesting. Yeah.
I do want to say something about Assassin's Creed itself real quick though. Tomorrow I was originally going to be releasing a new video about Assassin's Creed, kind of like the downfall of it, and then its new resurgence with the new type of games like Origins and Odyssey, and how they're pretty much completely different games than what Assassin's Creed was, and how it's actually making the series better. It's one of the best videos I've ever written. It's like 5 pages long. It's really well, like I put a lot of time into it. And all throughout the last night, especially, was up all night. Like everything that can go wrong went wrong, from lighting to like I even decorated my set, which you can see on my Instagram, all spooky and Halloween. This could be like a comeback video since I've been gone for like 2.5 weeks. But every time I've filmed it like 8 different times. I've edited it different times, different color grade. Like everything's just not working with this video, so it's just. I love it. It's what I wrote, but it's just not gonna happen, and it sucks. It's just one of those things. So I'm not coming back until next Friday because I don't want to give a crappy product, if that's fair. Like I don't want to give something I don't think is my all or like 100%. But I will say this about Assassin's Creed: aside from what I think the game is fantastic, you could pay to win in the game in a single player game. It's pretty dumb. There's options to buy boosters, and the game kind of has a design flaw. I call it a flaw, but it's intentional. About a few hours in, where the game, like I think we're around level 11, where you have to grind for hours and hours to even get to the next set of like levels to advance the story, or you could just buy a booster and get it done in like an hour to boost your XP and boost your money intake, and it's a single player game. And it's kind of ridiculous, but other than that, which it's hard to ignore that because it's part of it, but it's a good game. So sorry, no video tomorrow for anyone who cared. Not coming back just yet. Not ready. I have to figure it out. Still got to figure my show out, put it together. So another week hiatus of work. That's it. Assassin's Creed. Hey, it's pretty good.
Well, okay, yeah, I'm actually planning on picking it up later. I won't buy it because of the whole like I said, I'm not a big fan of the whole microtransaction thing. I know that dude from Kotaku, he kind of like went off on YouTubers talking about it in a negative way, which was funny. And then like Yongye, who's another commenter, kind of like fired back at him. So it was interesting to see this whole like there's people that are saying, oh well, no, you don't have to grind, I've been doing side quests, everything's good, like there's not
that's
a problem.
grinding. Like so there is an actual point, like I forget exactly how many hours in, but when I was around a level 11, and that seems to be in most people's cases, where you're not going to be in the recommended next level, and you're going to have to keep doing these mundane side quests which don't give you a lot of money or XP, or go and explore, and you have to get all these materials and loot and do all this stuff, and it takes a long time. So the incentive is like, sure, you can do it by yourself for like 5 hours and grind and do all this stuff, or you can, give us another $15 and, we'll speed that process up for you there. And in an hour, you'll be good going back on the story again. There's literally a mission at one point where it's like, you cannot progress unless you have 17,000 of the money in the game, not currency to buy like DLC, but money in the game. And most people aren't going to have that by the time you get there. And you're going to be like, well, now I got to do like a few hours of crap just to get this money to pay you to tell me something to go to a different place. And that's all that part was. And I don't know, like it's dumb stuff like that. The game itself, beautiful. I love the story, love the characters. I'm loving the gameplay. The load times, absolutely atrocious. Needs to be patched. It differs between 30 seconds to about a few minutes between when you die, between cutscenes. Like there's major loading times, and like if you send your eagle out, Icarus, he'll fly around, and that will be instant. But like if you fly like past 100 meters, which isn't even that far in the game, right? When you're the eagle, if you snap back to your character, it'll show it snap back, but then it'll, instead of just going back to your character, it'll just go into a loading screen.
Yeah,
and it's really annoying.
Is that PS4?
That's PS4. I mean, people have said computers is different, but again, I don't know. I think the game's just big. I think the loading time is kind of crap, and they really need to fix that, optimize it better. But the game itself is great. It's the most polished version of Assassin's Creed I've ever played.
Yeah, it looks good. The thing that drew me to the game was the combat and like how they kind of introduced more of the RPG elements. Like it actually is good. Like I've played Assassin's Creed games before, and I've never thought that the combat was very good.
The combat's very refined, and you feel like you're in the action.
Yeah,
and you get to have like these intense, instead of feeling like this, like, oh, nothing can stop me, I just hit a button, kill, kill, kill.
Yeah,
you feel like when you're surrounded by like 4 people, it's a struggle. So you got to remember, like, okay, this guy's gonna hit, so I got to dodge, but I still got to get this guy, and I got to make sure I get this guy's shield off, and they're all coming at once, and like you really have to be knowing your button movements there, and it's fun, and it gets you engaged, and when you pull off something, it can destroy it. You feel powerful at the end. You're like, wow, that was a battle. That's dope. And people are like, yeah, but it feels like each enemy takes so much longer to kill, or like, but I feel it's more fun and meaningful when you do certain things, because it's not like you're fighting 100 guys going to take you like an hour to fight 100 dudes, but like it's intense, and it makes the battles play out well. And the mercenary the mercenaries that just randomly in the world that come out and like find you in certain moments, so they'll add more intensity to the battle, and just a bunch of fun stuff like that makes it an actual like interesting experience. And I don't even know why this is an Assassin's Creed game, because it takes 400 years. It took place 400 years earlier than Origins, and Origins was the start of the Assassins, and you're just a mercenary. There's no mention of assassins. So, Mercenaries Creed. This game has nothing to do with assassins, aside from the futuristic storyline. They still got a shoe in there for some stupid reason. There's nothing to do with assassins in this game. So, I mean, which is fine with me. I like being a mercenary. You literally can pave your own story. There's dialogue branches. You can literally craft whatever you want. They should call this sex game the simulator, because you can almost bang like anyone in this game by just talking.
Okay.
It's crazy. They've done a great job. And if you're gonna play this game, let me tell you this: play as Cassandra, the female. Don't play as Alexios. Her voice acting is a lot more engaging than Alexios is. Alexios kind of sounds like he's over exaggerating everything he says. Cassandra sounds a lot more natural.
I've noticed that with a lot of the games where you can play as a man or a girl, like man or a woman, more like it. Like Assassin's Creed is the same, or not Assassin's Creed. Mass Effect 3 is the same way. Or just Mass Effect. Jane Shepard is way better.
100%.
Like, it's like way better than normal Shepard, you know? So, I mean, like...
By a long shot. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but, hey, choose the female.
I think I think personally for me, the females really try to get ready. I mean, they get less opportunities for main roles. So when they get their shot, they're like, oof, they're giving it, you know, they're giving it 110, you know?
Yeah.
Because because there's just not as many. I mean, there's a lot more than there was then, you know, with main female like lead characters. But like with the lead female character that's in a heavy story like base type of game, that's their shot, you know, like to kind of prove. So I think they really come they come there bringing their A game, you know. So that's what I think at least.
Yeah, the game's worth a check out. So maybe I would say Black Friday it'll probably be like $30-40.
Yeah.
I would say check it out.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and move on from the game streaming thing, guys. And, of course, you can get into the whole Project Stream beta. You just got to go to, I don't know, just Google it, and you can find it. Apparently, Google is going to get into this. I mean, I think the side story about this whole thing is like, okay, well, how hardcore are they going to get into this? Like, it's Assassin's Creed right now, but wait a minute, what about later? What if Google launches a storefront, you know? And it has, like, you can buy Assassin's Creed. And what if it's way cheaper? What if it's, like, $20 for the game, you know? So that's the one thing that, like, you know, is going to be interesting going forward. What if, I mean, because look, Discord just launched their storefront, right? There's a storefront on Discord. So more and more other entities, even basically all online based entities, are starting to launch storefronts. I mean, Discord, it's still like you download the game like a PC game, you know, but it's still like an online based thing. So Discord has that on there. So
yeah.
All right, so we got a donation. So shout outs to the donation boys. First one of the stream. Appreciate that. Let's see here. We got Twilly Darkness Dragon EO with the $2 donation. He says, hashtag player essence shirt and mug. Smiley or happy face with the X's. I got my mug today. Shout outs, man. Those mugs are sturdy. The shirts are high quality. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate you purchasing the mug and the shirt. I really do appreciate that. You guys have been wanting me to have a storefront for like 2 years. You guys have been asking for one. And I finally got it done. So thank you guys for all the purchases. We almost hit 100. I think we're like at 70-something total purchases. So thank you guys. Once we hit 100, I'll do something silly or special or something like that.
It's shilling season, man.
Yeah, it is definitely shilling season. If you've got like family members, you've got, like I said, I say this to NR Merritt all the time. You got like the wifey. You need to get her one of those purple tank tops and have her dance like Shantae. I'm telling you, my boy, it's going to reinvigorate your life. It's never going to be better. So pick up one of those for your wife. Get the mugs. Get all that stuff. Check it out in the description below. Shout outs.
Buy one for someone else's wife.
Buy one.
Not everyone's married here.
I know, but that doesn't seem like a good idea, my boy. Hey, I got a present for your wife.
Hey, that's fine. But it's really a present for him if you really think about it.
So would you give it to him or his wife?
I'll give it to the wife, and I'll whisper in his ear. I'll be like, "Hey, thank me later."
Okay, that might be a way to do things.
And then he's forever in my debt.
Yo, shout outs to Arn. Arn, yeah, man, the hoodies, like I said, they're expensive, but like that's just how hoodies are, dude. Hoodies aren't cheap anywhere.
Hey, wives like hoodies, women like hoodies, dude. I'll tell you that much.
Women like hoodies.
I like hoodies too. Someone buy me a hoodie. I'll wear it.
I gotta send you a shirt though, Jordan.
Someone buy my wife a hoodie.
I gotta send you a Player Essence shirt. I'll send you one. I got a
No. I pay for friends merch.
I can just send you one, dude. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but we'll discuss this later.
Okay, we'll discuss this later.
Not on live stream.
Not on live stream. All right. Well.
Oh my god. Anyway, did you hear about this Nintendo thing?
What Nintendo thing? You want to talk to me about it?
Yeah. So you know that online service thing?
No.
Where they give you NES games and stuff?
Nope.
Well, let me tell you, for $20 a year, you get all these handful NES games, and guess what? They give you another one just for October. You know what it is? The Legend of Zelda. But wait, there's more. It's not just The Legend of Zelda. It's not even the special edition. It's like the living life of luxury or something like that, because it's a Nintendo seal of approval hacked version
it's a ROM
of The Legend of Zelda, where It's a save file that when you get into the game, that gives you everything at the start, and all the paths are opened. It's good to go. It's the easy. It's literally easy mode the game. Back in the day, no one knew how to play Legend of Zelda. You get dropped into this world, you get a sword, and you just find stuff. Now it's like you have stuff. So my thing is, what's the point in playing if you have it all? That was the fun of Zelda, was finding it all.
You're
and
living the luxury life, my boy. That's the name
There's
of the
no
game.
point. There's no point in playing at that point. What are you gonna do? What do you do? You just go around and just kill enemies.
You live the luxury life. That's what happens when you're rich, like Link in that version of the game.
There's no fun in that. There's no fun in that.
There's
not in Zelda easy mode.
There's a lot of rich people out there that like to live life in easy mode. They were born into really easy situations. Their parents got money.
Don't play Legend of Zelda then. Don't play Legend of Zelda then.
This is for those people.
Screw those people.
Why?
They don't deserve Zelda.
They're people just like us. It's not their fault that they're rich.
They're people, but they ain't just like us. They got FU money. They can just do what they want. They don't deserve to make Zelda do that too.
Listen, not everybody can play the old schools. Not everybody can play the old school Zelda. It's hard. It's a hard game.
Oh, boo-hoo, cry about it. Learn how to play hard games. Not every game can be a Fortnite.
The game's hard. It's not easy, man. You die a lot in that game. I remember dying a lot.
Good, it builds character.
It didn't build anything.
You die a lot in the new Assassin's Creed. I mean, you can pay to win. You're probably still gonna die at stuff. It's not like a easy mode. You can even put it on easy. It's still hard.
Well, you unlock You unlock another difficulty after you beat the game.
What's the point of beating the game when you get everything?
Well, I'll tell you the point. The point is we got a new donation here, and we're going to read that out.
Oh, that's the point.
That's the point.
Let's hear it.
$2 donation from, I think it's Amilcar Fernandez. Sorry if I butchered your name because I can't speak. $2 donation says, I own an NVIDIA Shield TV and streaming GeForce now, and NVIDIA Shield is very impressive. It is a cool alternative in my case. I only own a Switch. I will like your opinion. My opinion is that's pretty cool. Like NVIDIA Shield is good stuff. The fact that however you like to play games, my boy, I'm down with that. Like if you only own a Switch and like the GeForce NVIDIA is how you get some of the bigger at least all the third-party games don't really go over there. But if that's how, wait, no, it's streaming from your PC, right, or something like that. I don't even know how that thing works. Anyway, Shield TV, there's some other third-party games and stuff on there that you can play. If that's the way that you like to play games, man, that's my opinion. That's cool. I rock with you, man. I appreciate that. So I don't know, Jordan, you got an opinion on what he had to say here with the NVIDIA Shield TV and streaming and all that?
I know nothing about the Shield.
But you got to see something nice because he donated.
No, it's nice. Thanks for donating. I just know nothing about the Shield. That's dope, man. Hey, appreciate the money that I'm not gonna get. Just his pockets being lined up. See, this is the type of guy that's playing easy mode.
Why don't you make some videos or some live streams so I can donate?
I worked my ass off this week to make one of the best videos, in my opinion, I was ever gonna make.
Zero live streams. Zero live streams. How am I supposed to donate to you? Zero live streams.
Look at me. I'm a mess.
And
I am a mess.
You don't have to have face cam on.
That's disgusting. That's boring.
No, it's not.
Some people can pull it off. That ain't me. All right? Who you think you're talking to?
Well, I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Listen. I have nothing else to say.
No, I'm not happy with no live streams.
Listen, live streams will continue soon on Twitch.
Okay. Abaddon with the $5 donation says, I'm really feeling 100 likes. So are you guys really feeling that? I'm really feeling it. 100 likes, I'm feeling it. Hey, Jordan, you know what else was, before we get into the next topic here, or whatever we were talking about before, because I actually forgot. Did you know that there's community member posting on Player Essence now? So if you're a member on Player Essence, there's actually community member posting now, exclusive. Did you know that?
So, like you're saying, if I sponsored your channel, I can make a community member post.
No, you can see. you can see the community member only posts that I make.
Oh, so you're saying instead of on the community page, instead of just a regular community post, that there's a secret one under a paywall?
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's Assassin's Creed, but better.
It's Assassin's Creed quick earn XP mode. Listen, for the low price of $5 a month here on YouTube, you could be part of the elite ninja village here and I see no return on this investment. I'm this. See, this is the same situation with Activision and I do everything for free, and then I get crapped on at the end of the day from them. And I'm not going to go more into that about the spicy details behind the scenes going on with that right now. But you're welcome for all that free advertising, all that free sales.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. No, for real though. But shout outs to the members because we do have over 100 members here.
You have over 100, but I have like 4.
That's because you don't. Why?
Even when I did last year, I got 4. You got like.
Well, dude, I've been live streaming forever. It's different. It's different.
It's different.
It's different. I've been hardcore live streaming for like more than a year. You don't make
content. You just live stream.
More than a year. I've been hardcore live streaming since last year.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
We got a lot of members here, so you guys will have access to community-only member posts. So shout-outs to that. Thank you to YouTube for actually doing something. So I do appreciate that.
Can we get a little tease of what those secret posts are for the people who aren't members?
Actually, it showed because we have an exclusive Discord. Because
secrets.
Yeah, we have an exclusive Discord for members and Patreons.
So wait, is that for people who want to play games with you during live streams?
Yes.
Wow, absolutely. Guys, $5 a month. You get the secret Discord updates of when PE Ultimate's happening. You could play games like, especially coming up within the next couple months here, it's just going to be all Smash Bros. All the time. But other games like Hero Academia Nut Fighters Unite and stuff like that.
Hero Academia Nut.
I don't know. My Hero One's Justice. I don't know what the game's called. Starring me, Jordan Fringe. Hi, I might pop in from there, but I don't have $5. But if you do, you give it to this man through YouTube. YouTube takes their grubby little hands, takes a little bit, and they go, "That's ours," and then you get to be in the club.
Yeah. But also, to get back to what we were talking about, that's enough. I think our shill period is over at this point.
No, you gotta do one more. You gotta look in the camera and say, "Please." For $5 a month, YouTube can support. No, you can support me playing games.
I'm gonna let Smash Brothers do the talking. You guys are gonna see how hype it is, and then you guys are gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Because I only got 300 spots on my friends list, homies. I only got 300 spots.
Ooh, only 300. Only 300. I think I have 2 friends on my Switch.
Yeah, you got it. No, you don't need.
I don't play online.
Yeah, you don't need it. So. Yeah, I'll be adding a bunch of people, guys, before we do our next thing. Just don't worry, guys. Trust me, I'll be because like a ton of people sent me their codes, so I'm not gonna just be adding in periodically. I'll just add it in all at one point. So don't worry, I'll add all of you guys in. All right. So shout outs to Avidon. Thank you for the $5 donation, homie. What were we talking about? Yeah, Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda.
Someone just donated to my PayPal. What the heck? I was so confused. Hey, thank you for the $250, Anthony.
Is that K19?
Man, yeah.
he said in the chat he's gonna send some help. So I think that's.
Oh my god! Check your Streamline. Oh, did you write something with it too? I'll go check my Streamline because my phone just said you received $250 from Anthony.
Shout outs to K19.
Shout outs to K19. That's the
boys. Supporting the boys. All right. Well, also you got access to those emotes as well, guys. The Buck Bumble emote is here. So there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get back to Legend of Zelda. So yeah, I haven't got a chance to play this, living the luxury life, but I like it. This is one that I can play with my daughter, you know, and she can play because it's just easier. So I don't have a problem with it, and I think that this was a surprise game, Mr. French. This wasn't something that we knew was going to come. This was a surprise type of deal.
I wish they'd take it back.
What a See, this is the
just give me regular Zelda or not at all. Like you don't need to give me no hacked. Like, the game's played for me.
This is the potential of this to where you can just get surprise ROM hacks. You can get weird type of things. And it's all there. It's still for the 20 that you spent. See, this is the type of game that I'd probably be dumb enough to go out there and spend $5 on this. Like, if this was virtual, like, I'd probably be like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Why not? You know? And I probably would say that with, like, a bunch of the different NES games, like Tech Mobile and all that. I probably would have spent, like, $30 already on NES games or something. Because I always do. I'm always dumb, and I always do. Like, the Wii U was one of the systems that they had that special where it was 50 cents for a lot of the different games, so I didn't spend as much. But I still had my Wii with all the freaking classic games that I spent on there, like all the money that I spent on classic games there. You know, so I don't got a problem, man. I ain't got a problem. And I already got an NES Classic and all that. You can play the original Legend of Zelda on the NES Classic, dude.
Yeah, or, you know, not play old
Zelda 2
games.
can burn in hell, K19. That game can burn in the fieriest of hell.
K19's message says, "Love you, baby."
Oh,
Love you
man.
too, K19. Thank you for the $2.50. Much appreciated, my friend. I don't feel like I've earned it because I'm not doing the streaming here. I'm just supporting here. But thank you.
No, you've earned it, my boy.
How?
Because it's tough being a content creator. It's not easy.
I mean, true, but at the same time, it's like I kind of find it hard to like publicly complain about this, you know, because it's like I could be working at like a department store. I don't want to go back to Best Buy, but I know how hard that is. I don't know. Hey, no, never again. But shout out to Avedon 5. Did you already say that? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay.
I never pay attention.
It's okay.
I'm all over the place. Guys, check your mental health. Really important.
How have we already been streaming for 40 minutes? We've talked about literally nothing.
Yeah, we talked about this stupid Zelda game for like half an hour here.
How dare you? How dare you? Anyway, let's talk about something that I know Jordan's going to be a little bit more excited about. And that is Spyro. There's been some new videos and stuff that came out recently. Want to give us the lowdown?
On Spyro news?
Yeah. There's got to be something new, right? I saw some stuff. There was some like new videos.
They posted a new cinematic today. That's about it. And it was a weird cinematic to choose because it's a cinematic from the ending of the third game, which is weird. I mean, not that like it needs to be spoiled, but I don't know. I mean, it's a cool cinematic. It's just a weird one to put up today. It's the ending. It's an ending cinematic. Like I would assume they would try to do one that really shows an introduction of a character, even though they had 2 new characters we haven't seen in motion yet. It's just weird that they chose that scene. So that's really the only newest thing. There's something else, Spyro, that's behind the scenes that I can't talk about.
Oh, come on. Give us a little hint.
There's something, Spyro. It's for... I really cannot say this. I really... Just to not be a guy who, if there's any drama behind the scenes with the company and to ruin anything for the future, I will not say anything publicly about this. I told myself I won't, so I can't.
It's the Switch version.
This is not a good thing. It's good for other people. It's definitely not good for me. It's nothing to do with the Switch version.
There's another delay.
Not a delay.
There is a new content coming to the game.
No.
There is better content coming to the game.
No.
The graphics are 1080p.
I mean, I would assume, I'd hope so.
It's in 60 frames per second now.
I mean, probably not, but we'll see.
There might be a slight more delay. Did I already say that?
Yeah, you already said that.
Then there's nothing. This is nothing. You're exaggerating.
I'll tell you.
You're clout chasing Spyro.
I'm not. I will literally tell you when we're off air. I will not talk about it publicly because it's not a public thing. That's why
I'll pay you $2.74 to tell me right now.
It's not worth losing other stuff over. Let me tell you guys, to everyone who's watching who thinks it's important towards the game that means something to any of you, it doesn't. This is between myself, other Spyro related content creators, and Activision's PR. That's all I'll say. That's all it is. It's a behind the scenes.
Is somebody gonna die soon?
My patience. So don't worry about it. Nothing worried about with Spyro. You know, support Toys for Bob. They're doing great. Spyro's coming out still. It's soon. It's a month away in 2 days. So I just want to play it already and get this part of my life over with so I can stop worrying about Spyro all the time. That'd be great.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, we'll have to wait.
That's just Spyro news.
We'll have to wait and see how Spyro holds it down. So, as you guys know, this podcast can be very short or very long depending on the topics. And there wasn't a lot of topics today to go over. But I will say this. There should be more news next week. We are going to get into Q&A because I know a lot of you guys have already been asking me questions and I've ignored some of them, except for people who donate, and I've actually answered all of those and read off those comments. So shout outs to the people who did that and got their comment read off. But if you have a question, if you have something to say to us, tag me at PlayerEssence, #PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to answer your question because a lot of you guys are talking about all sorts of stuff. It can be on anything. Me and Jordan will be here. Like, I want to watch, to be honest, I want to watch the football game tonight. So me and Jordan will be here for another, I want to keep these around like an hour-long podcast so they're easy to rewatch. That's usually good. About an hour long. So we'll be here for another 20 minutes or so, a little bit less than that. So if you have questions, let's hear them. Is Jordan East Coast or West Coast?
East.
East Coast. Unfortunately. What is the news?
I was born on the West. Does that count?
Where were you born in the West?
California.
See, I knew naturally I had a good idea about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean Cali. There's a lot of parts of Cali I like. LA is not one of those places.
No, LA is horrible.
There's good parts of LA, but LA itself, I would never live in that city.
There's fantastic parts of LA, but LA in
general,
Koreatown, it's not a. In general, there's a lot of problems with LA. There's a lot of problems with LA, but I mean, it's whatever. That's not the time, not time right now to discuss it. I live really close to LA, so I know. Heck, I was born in Los Angeles.
I was born more north in California.
Yeah. Shout outs to Zema Duvant with the $5 donation through Super Chat. He says, Jordan, don't tell him anything. He keeps games from us all the time. Now you know how we feel, OJ.
Yeah. You get a taste of your own medicine.
Yeah, I know.
Buckaroo.
I know. Buckaroo. That Buck Bumble. Get ready for the Buck Bumble stream. That should be tomorrow. Is
that tomorrow?
Yeah, as long as all the equipment works. We have PE Cross Nintendo, then we have Buck Bumble right afterwards.
I'll make sure to watch it when I'm eating my slice of pizza.
Nice. I'm going to have pizza tonight during the football game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got a combination thin crust pizza, so...
See, I don't even know if you're being serious or this is like a reference or like what are even the jokes anymore with this. I don't even know if you're actually getting a combination pizza or you're getting a combination.
No. I'm going to be eating a pizza from the store that I bought at the and I'm going to be watching the football game in my living room. There's no other joke than that, dude. That's it.
Okay, just making sure because pizza doesn't always mean.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have every idea.
You've got that goatee and you're out here making up weirdo stuff.
We've talked about pizza for at least 12 weeks here on the podcast.
No idea what you're talking about. Let's get into the next question here. Let's see here. Player says, can you link Jordan's channel? Nah, I can't.
I can. I have to go.
I should just have it. I should have it in the description. I'm horrible.
I still can't believe you're gonna do me like that.
I'm really. You know what? I'm gonna feel bad. Like, so one of these days, you're just gonna be like, screw this podcast. I'm gonna move on to bigger and better things, and I'm gonna be sad.
No.
I'm gonna be sad boys.
No, I would never do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel good now.
But what's funny is haven't uploaded 2.5 weeks, but I'm going up in subs more than ever when I was uploading 2 weeks ago. So
nice. See, that's because I keep shilling your channel all the time on I almost said Twitter. Twitter.
So that would explain a lot of weird messages I'm getting. That would explain a lot more.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, have you seen this guy? He's much better than me. All right, so T-Dude says, hold up. Uzette says, first, is a whole new Switch worth buying just to get Smash? What do you mean a whole new Switch? Like, do you mean the Switch bundle? What do you mean? It's like, because the new Switch, like, I don't get it. Do you have a Switch already? Like, no. Like, if you already have a Switch, you don't need to buy a whole new Switch to buy Smash.
Well, you could.
Well, you could. I mean, but what's the point? I don't get it. Like,
I mean, listen, if you're the type of person who's playing that Zelda game that plays itself for you, basically, then you're the type of person who's buying every version of the Switch just to play a new game.
I think Uzette means the Smash bundle. The Smash bundle, it's just for collectors. There's nothing more than that. You don't need it. It's just for collectors.
Controller's pretty dumb.
I like that. I like the controller, but I don't.
It's a clean look, but it's like so underwhelming. It's like, look how awesome this plate's gonna look. That's dope. All the characters. And what's the controller?
It's a Smash ball, baby.
Wow.
You gotta keep it clean.
They worked hard. I can't wait to have one of my Joy-Cons have a tiny little slash at the bottom on it.
If you're playing Smash Brothers with the Joy-Con, that's already the problem right there. That's already a problem right there.
So then what's the point of having the Joy-Con?
It's to make it look pretty when it's docked up, where you have that Smash ball and then the dock as well. When you got the dock and you got the Smash ball connected on the sides, it's really to make it look pretty. You got to be using a GameCube controller. The Smash GameCube controller. That's what I use, baby. Let's go. Nah, I'm joking. You guys can use whatever controller you want. But thank you, Zema Duvant, for the $5 donation. Let's see here. We're gonna move on. Let's see here. Since Sinner praised the Sun, what the hell is Sinner praised the Sun? It's coming to the Switch.
That's some like Oh, that's some Dark Souls.
No, I mean, yeah, it's a. I know what Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption is, but I don't know what the hell Sinner Praise the Sun is. Like parentheses. What is
Praise the Sun is a Dark Souls thing.
I know it's a Dark Souls thing, but I don't know if this
He's
is
probably talking about Dark Souls.
No, he's talking about Sinner.
I don't know no Sinner.
He's talking about Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption, which is a Dark Souls clone.
Oh, so then he's probably making a joke.
He says, "Do I think he'll run at 60 frames per a second?" I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. OJ and Jordan, did you hear that Final Fantasy X/10-2 physical for Switch is up for pre-order on Amazon?
I mean, they're doing a physical version of it.
Yeah, it's great. If it is, that's great.
Cool.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not gonna get them on the Switch.
What?
But that's cool. I don't need to rebuy 10 and 10-2.
Oh, you already bought the games. Okay. Yeah, I bought the games already on PlayStation 4, but I'll buy it on Switch. Why not?
I mean, I haven't played them since the PlayStation 2, but I don't really have a want to go back and play 10 or 10-2 like immediately.
Yeah, there's no point. If you already got it, there's no point.
Yeah.
Ethan R says, players can Switch get Senran Kagura get a collection on Switch Best Japanese game?
They're never gonna put a physical American release of Senran Kagura or however you pronounce it.
They did it for 3DS.
Isn't that the you know the one?
It is, but they did it for no. There's a Senran Kagura Peach Beach game that's coming out on the that's coming out on the Switch, dude. And the Senran Kagura Reflections just came out on the Switch as well, where you literally like fondle.
Nintendo, you're doing God's work.
It's not Nintendo. That's
they're allowing it though, so they're a part of it.
They're gonna allow it.
They're about it. You know Reggie's in the office playing that all day. He ain't working. Because that's when people come to ask him about.
Reggie's a big dude. He needs that in his life. You know what I'm saying?
That's why in the interview when they ask him about like they're talking to him, it's like so like what about like the way like for like online play to like use like the phone and all that stuff, and he just defends. He's like, yeah, we do it because we have to. Whatever, we like this way. He's sitting there. He's like, I don't leave. Here's my quick quote. I'm trying to squeeze some jigglies. You know, that's what he's doing, man.
Dude, yeah, man. That's what it's all
I could
about.
see Reggie partying it up.
I didn't even talk about that because I was just like, dude, it's just the same. He just said the same thing he said before. It's like nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing new. That's why he gave him the runaround. He had to go play that and get ready for your Buck Bumble stream, dude. He's a big fan.
Yeah, I was just like, this is stupid. He just said the same thing. People are like, oh, it's the same stupid thing. We have the same stupid app or the same stupid thing from what he said beforehand. People trying to get all. Oh my guys, you just said the same thing. He said the same thing. Anyway, let's get into more questions here. I never said I was gonna take Reggie's job. I never said that actually, Ethan R. Kid Retata says, players, do you think cloud Switch games will have American servers?
Eventually, once it gets popular enough.
Yeah. Once it gets popular enough, yeah, I'll have it at some point. The new Zelda NES game is normie trash. What is normie? I don't know what normie trash is. I thought it was pretty cool to have a ROM hack. We've already played the original Legend of Zelda a million times. I thought it was pretty cool.
So now you can have a version that's played for you.
Like I said, you unlock multiple difficulties after that. It's something.
What's the fun in that? You have everything.
Wow, it's just an extra version of the game.
So why did they just release the regular version?
You got to beat it once. It's something different. We've already beat the regular version a million times.
Not all the little youngin' kids who just got their Switch online.
Yeah, man, let them play. Let them play. It's fun. We've already beat the. We've already beat the regular.
Those kids haven't. We have.
They've beat the game a million times. We've beat the game a million times. It does not matter. Legend of Zelda is so old, it does not matter. Why are people getting bent out of shape about a freaking 30-year-old game, dude? This game is like 30-something years old. It's like, I think it was 87, right?
It's not about the game. It's just about its stupid version of the game. That's why.
It's not stupid. It's cool. I like it. I like that.
You know what? Out of respect for you.
The same version I've played over and over. I'd rather play an easy version that's easy as hell than the same freaking version. That's the problem I have with Virtual Console. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. I don't care about whether hard or easy or hardcore gamers. It's the same damn thing from freaking 1987. It's the same thing. People out here, I want to buy these games a million times. Like, it's the same thing. Y'all need to learn how to like new stuff.
No, because they're messing with our old stuff.
They messing with nothing. It's called an NES Classic.
Listen, they're George Lucasing it all up like they did with Star Wars, so That's why they're doing too much. Just
not,
give me the game.
It's not dumb, VCIPC. I'm not gonna agree with you. You're not gonna force your opinion on me. It's
$100 donation.
No, it's not dumb.
And you're like, you know what? Actually, yeah, it's pretty dumb.
It's not dumb. I'm not gonna agree with you because you don't like something that you don't have to download or that is extra. Or, oh, they didn't sell me the same thing that I've played 1,000,000 times. That's that voice. That's the voice that people make. What? Stupid! Oh, it's not the same thing that I played over and over. Oh, that's the voice that I make when people do that. Oh, why can't I just have the same thing that I've bought 10 times? I've bought it so much. I want it again.
Because.
Listen,
that's just like you want your version.
It's why
you want our original versions.
Why is Nintendo forcing me to play this easy trash?
Is there a regular version of Zelda on the
yes.
the whatever thing now?
Once you beat it, baby.
But you have to play to get the other version.
Why not? Try something
new. So
they
are forcing you to play
something
get the original version.
Yes, try something new, you lames. You lames, you boring.
I want someone to hack this version online for people where it just gives you the regular version from the start as an option.
You boring.
I mean, I'm not going to play it either way. I'm not going to play it either way.
Fun.
I don't give half of a crap about the original Legend of Zelda. I'm just saying I feel the pain. I'd want the regular version off the get-go as well as an option.
Oh god. Okay.
Don't force me to play your new Normie BS. All right, I want an option. Options are good for everyone. When you have one thing, you're dictating.
It's not one thing. You're mad because you gotta play it.
No, Nintendo's dictating how I should play Legend of Zelda, and don't ever tell me how I should play Legend of Zelda. All right,
companies
I don't need
dictate how you should do lots of stuff.
No, yes. I like options.
Companies dictate all sorts of stuff. You want to play Fortnite online on the Xbox One? Oh, give me this money. Fortnite's free, right? It's supposed to be a free game that you can play online. You want to play Fortnite on your Xbox One? Pay for Xbox Live.
Hey, and here's my option. Don't get an Xbox. Don't play it on Xbox. Get a different console. Play it on your phone. Play it anywhere else. That's why it's an option. That's the bigger option.
It says Nani, the OG Zelda is already on the service.
I just asked you if it was, and you said it wasn't.
No, I didn't say that.
I said can you play it without that? You have to beat the game once.
No, I said the new version. Look, let me tell you. Let me go to it right now.
See, then now I just don't care. That was my whole argument. If there's no other way to play the original, that's my problem. Now, if the original's on there, then my argument is I don't care.
Let me check.
It's like I really just don't care anymore that there's both options. But I'm warning you, Nintendo.
No, there is the regular Zelda on there.
Cool. Then now nothing matters. There should be no argument now.
So yeah, like it is like right there. You have the special one, but then you also have the regular Zelda too. So nobody's dictating anything.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Why are people mad? I'm not mad anymore.
I was never mad.
I don't know. You seem pretty mad. How did I not? Someone's asking, how did I not know that? Because I don't pay for Nintendo's online service. I don't even play any games online. How would I know what NES games are on there? I don't even like playing NES games. I don't care about it. I played The Legend of Zelda enough times. My only thing is, if there is like the only option to play the new version and not the original version at all, that's my problem. And now there's no problem. Yeah, now there's no problem.
They have it.
I know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the guy in the chat, like, VCIB is like, whoa, this is stupid. It's just, like, extra. That's when I make that voice is for people like that.
Tony says the info has been out there. Cool, but I'm not looking into that info because, again, I don't care.
Okay, listen. It doesn't matter whether he knew or not. That's not the point. The point is this. It's just an extra option for people to play. Plain and simple.
But as long as there's the original, then all is well.
The original's there. It's just an extra.
Original Zelda's kind of trash anyway, but hey, cheers to that.
My blood pressure is good, homie. Don't worry about that. Worry about getting a profile picture, my boy Celio. That's what that should be your first priority right now. At this point, is getting a profile picture, my boy. My blood pressure is good. Let's see here.
Who want to be on that family plan? I'll hit you up about that. I'll be on the family plan with
like
K19.
10 dudes on there. Was it 5 cents per person?
I think it's 7 or 8. I don't remember. I don't know. See, this is how much I care. I didn't look into it.
No, I think it's like $34, and then you can have up to 8 people. So it's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap.
Ain't bad.
Yeah. They said kick him out for that disrespected Zelda. Bro.
No, I mean, hey, I'm allowed to have my opinion. I'm the hot takes guy this week. I'm the guy who gets to be low energy, hot take.
Oh, the hot takes. I love the hot takes, man.
But next week, we'll see where I'm at. Maybe I'm the host again. We'll see.
Maybe,
like I did, 3 weeks ago?
Maybe be the host again. How about you plan it next week and you let me
I'll be the host next week?
Yeah.
All right, I'll come with a fresh new attitude, full of joy in life, and I'll run this like it's my buck bumble.
Okay, that sounds good.
Boom, y'all heard it here first.
Players, isn't the normal version on the service anyway? Yes, it is. We know the new version is a new mode if you play complete the easy version. There you go. There you go.
We should have Jordan host a news video.
News video?
That's April Fool's, when I just show up on the channel and I pretend like it's normal.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
I have to give double hot takes this week because I was sick last week and I couldn't really give too many hot takes. So K19 knows what's up.
More hot takes is good.
More hot takes. Hot take. This podcast, best podcast on YouTube. On Thursday nights.
Man, we had like 3 topics today, bro.
I mean,
best podcast on Thursday?
On Thursday.
Yeah.
You're a better Thursday podcast right now. I'll wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else are you guys doing? I mean, y'all hanging out with us. You're not watching other people's podcasts.
Not watching the garbage Giants play. So, yeah.
Sports.
You hear about Bully 2? Yeah, I heard about the casting call for Bully 2. I don't care about Bully, though. What do you think about Bully?
I like Bully, but not enough to be like, oh my God, Bully 2, finally. Bully 2's been like a rumor for the last 10 years, so.
Yeah. How old is that guy going to be now? Is he going to be like an adult?
He's going to be in college now.
Well, how old was he was he high school or junior high?
I can't, dude, it's been free. He was either like.
It's junior high, I'm thinking.
It could be junior high. I can't remember if it was junior high or if he was a freshman.
He might have been. He wasn't like a junior or senior. He was definitely like a younger. Yeah. It was definitely like, I think maybe like 14, 15, 16, somewhere in that. Maybe not even 16. I don't think he was even 16 years old.
No, he wasn't.
So I can kind of just. I'm interested now. I played Bully back on the Wii back in the day.
But hey guys, Call of Duty comes out tomorrow, or for some people, 3 hours. If they go into midnight launches. I wonder if there's any midnight launches where I'm at.
You gonna go get it?
I don't know. Maybe. It's like with video games half the time with some of these releases. Like, I don't. I'm still playing Assassin's Creed, so I don't even know what the point of picking it up would be.
I can't find what's his Jimmy Hopkins. Bullsworth Academy. Yeah, okay, he's a freshman. I think he's a freshman. Yeah.
I can't see anything saying midnight release, but I'm sure there is something happening around here. Okay. Either way, I don't really.
He's watching the stream secretly at work. Shout outs, my boy.
Hey,
thank you, man. Appreciate that. The world ends with you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm getting it tomorrow, and I'll post a cool picture tomorrow. So you guys look out for my cool picture tomorrow.
That's a better game than probably Call of Duty's gonna be.
I don't know. I think most people will probably go out there and buy Call of Duty.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just saying, game's gonna be. The world ends with you is a better game.
Yeah. Well,
it has a story. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 does not have a story mode. It's just online.
Well, does the world ends with you have battle royale mode? Does it have zombies?
Oh, dude, you're right. My bad. It does not have those. So you know what? World ends with you is a failure of a game. It didn't adapt to the landscape, so it's just going to be a failure on launch. I mean, it might get critical ratings and reviews online saying it's a masterpiece, but don't listen to that. It's not worth it, dude. It doesn't have battle royale, and that's a staple today.
Somebody saying VCIPZ says maybe we get Bully 2 on the Switch. Probably not.
Nah, I mean,
Why, maybe.
I mean,
I don't even know. I don't care.
we got how many Rockstar games? One.
We
We got LA Noire on the Switch.
LA Noire, and then there's going to be that stupid. Oh, well, no, that's not Rockstar really. Never mind. I was gonna say that stupid Carnival games, but that's just Take Two. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have one Rockstar game. We have LA Noire, which I guess beats Wii U or 3DS. I don't think there was any Rockstar games.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
Unless there was some sort of like Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars like PSP like movement onto the 3DS.
No, they just because it was already backwards compatible with DS games, so they just go, okay, if you want to play Chinatown Wars, you can just play it on your 3DS, you know. So yeah, there was nothing on there. I would really like a remake of the Warriors game. I think that'd be fun. Have you played?
I want their Rockstar ping pong game.
That
table
game was
tennis
fun too. I think I rented that game. That game was actually fun.
Was it a launch title or a launch window?
It was like in the early. It was like 2006.
Yeah.
It was
like a tech demo for them, basically, but they still released it as a full game.
I rented it. I remember. I used to rent games a lot back then, like from like Hollywood Video or Video City, all that stuff. So I don't think Video City might have been done. I think Hollywood Video.
I'd take a reworked version of the Warriors. They redid it.
Like a remake, not just a port.
Yeah.
Because the game is kind of rough.
No, yeah, like if they redid it completely, that'd be cool.
I'd be really down for that. That'd be fun. Because there's not a lot of beat 'em ups, you know, like new school beat 'em ups, and that's like a new school beat 'em up, you know.
Yeah,
it's just complete like it's like it reminds me of like a 3D, like a Final Fight or you know. What were those games back in the day? Like the Capcom beat 'em ups collections. It reminds me of a 3D version of like that, you know, with more of a story though, kind of put into it. It was good.
I want a new Dead to Rights, but like really good.
Oh, Dead to Rights. I remember that game. Yeah, I played and I beat that game. I rented it and I beat it on my Xbox. It was good. I liked it. You can call your doggo. You can call your doggo on them, which was good.
Yeah, I want that, and I want a new cool Bionic Commando.
Who did Dead to Rights again? Was that?
I don't know. Was it someone who doesn't exist anymore? Let's see. Dead to Rights. It's Namco.
Namco?
Yeah.
My mic shouldn't be low. I raised the mic level to 70 something. So my mic shouldn't be low. What the hell? It changed on its own. It is low all of a sudden. What the hell? It changed. I changed it to 76 and then it changed it by itself to like
it disagreed with your
50
opinions.
something. Yeah, I changed it like during the stream. Actually, it should be good now at this point. Okay, now my mic's not low anymore. Sorry about that. What the heck, dude? That's the thing about Google Hangouts, dude. It'll randomly jack your mic level at times.
Do I sound good?
No, you're good. But I'm just saying like it'll randomly like jack your mic level. Like, you know, just at times. So, did you find out who made Dead to Rights?
Namco.
They called you John.
Do I look like I have a successful YouTube channel?
Oh, we can hear John. Oh my God. Hey guys, welcome to Newsway. You know what I'm saying? Today we got some Project Stream.
Hey guys, so today I was gonna check out. I just want to say that I was wrong about. No, I'm kidding. Hey guys, welcome to the Spawncast. Here's all these clout chasers on it with me. We got every race, sometimes a female, and there's like 18 of us, so it's gonna be a 3-hour show. Sit back, relax. All your super chats and donations will be answered later on in the episode. See you at 3 in the morning when
you're trying to get me kicked off the show. You better shut your mouth, dude.
Oh, it's all love. I have no hate. I think John's a
shut
good guy.
Your mouth, Jordan Fringe.
Yeah, it's a good podcast, and he's a nice guy.
I'm gonna call you John Fringe.
I'm just saying. I'm just memeing, dude. I meme everyone. I meme all friends too. I don't care. I'll meme you. I meme you.
Let's call it Fringe. You got a Fringe Wave.
I should just make a whole channel called Fringe Wave and just mimic every time he uploads. Just every single thing. It's just me doing it. Like obnoxious.
Fringe Wave, dude. Oh my God. All right. So, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego open world RPG? I'd be completely down for that. Completely down for that. Let Square Enix's Tomb Raider team make it. That'd be good. I'd be down for that.
I like how people keep saying cloud chasers. Like every time I say clout, people still like the normies hear cloud.
Clout.
Yeah, it's a T. It's a T, not a D.
Cloud. It's like you're just up in the sky, like, ooh, let me get that cloud.
I'm a cloud chasing right now.
Like you have balloons
on this episode of the Cloud Chasers. Wow, that's a rare cloud.
Let's go get that cloud. It's looking pretty cool. You said no, it was autocorrect. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Autocorrect will be the death of somebody one of these days.
Can I nail the arms crossed thumbnail? Oh, absolutely. Watch.
Oh man, it's good times. Good times on this horrible podcast that we've done today. Good times on this horrible podcast. Well, it looks like we're through with all the questions, guys. I am going to make a pizza that I bought from the store and put it in the oven.
Wow.
And bake it at 400 degrees for about 22 minutes until it's nice and golden. And then I'm going to take out the pizza, sit down on my living room couch, and watch the Giants versus the Eagles. What about you, Jordan? What plans do you have for after the
Well, you see, I have a job, and I have to keep working. My job is right behind me. It's pretty crazy traveling mileage, but it's fine. I just have to turn this chair around and scoot about a foot on the floor, get back to work.
So much hard work.
Make another cup of coffee. Maybe I'll decide to eat a Pop-Tart at 3 in the morning.
Those are the best times to eat Pop-Tarts, is like at super early times.
That's when you just realize you're a piece of poop. Because I did it last night, and I was like, why am I eating a Pop-Tart at 3 in the morning? And I felt really sad. That's what you get here. Remember, false positivity is what sells.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Look, the other day, your boy, I went out to, like, I got caught being a fraud. Like, I was, like, I was telling a story about, like, what was it? Bubble Bobble. And, like, we were talking about Bubble Bobble, and, like, oh, I played Bubble Bobble recently. But, Bubble Bobble, like, I don't have any, like, I think it's, like, on the NES Classic or something. But I was like, oh, yeah, I went out to eat. And I'm like, oh, I didn't go out to eat with anybody. I went out to eat by myself at a pizza place. And I played Bubble Bobble by myself and ordered a medium pizza with a drink by myself and sat down and ate the medium pizza. Played Bubble Bobble for a bit, ordered the medium pizza, sat down there, ate the pizza, played Bubble Bobble again, then I left. That was my night, one of my nights. It was like I think it was like a Saturday night a couple weeks ago.
That's a pretty rocking Saturday.
But then I had the same type of thing, like, why am I doing this by myself? The same type of thing, like the 3 a.m. Pop-Tart. It was just like I got home and I was like,
it's just a feeling of regret, and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you go, where did it all go wrong?
Yeah.
And do I have time to fix it?
Yeah.
And then you get too lazy to fix it, and you feel you're just gonna. Hey, let's not talk about this. Welcome to the start of the new podcast. We got a whole hour of topics. Oh wait, we're at the end of it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. His name is Coach Essence. He's actually retired Coach Essence now.
Retired.
This is what retirement looks like, everyone.
This is a good retirement so far. I'll be honest, guys. I'll be honest.
I mean,
I think it's a good retirement.
It ain't bad.
It's better than going out and, like, working for some, like, stupid boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, out there, like, slaving away for, like, this boss or something, driving to Los Angeles in these businesses and these suits and ties and doing all this stuff that I used to do. It's better than that, man. This is a lot more fun. Don't make as much, but that's okay. I could maybe make more later, but that doesn't matter. The whole point is I ain't got to drive my car. Dude, my car sits nice and pretty. I got my car serviced. It's never sounded better. It never feels better. I can feel that turbo, man. You can
feel turbo, man?
I can feel the turbo because my car is turbocharged.
Oh, they meant Turbo Man from the hit movie Jingle All the Way starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. Turbo
Turbo Man.
No, as in, like, I can feel that turbo when when the slap shift is going, you know what I'm saying? I can feel the turbo. Whereas before, my car was getting so ran down into the ground from my last job because I had to travel so much. Like, yeah, you get paid, but it's like, man, why am I always driving everywhere? I'm driving to Los Angeles freaking every single week, man. Driving hundreds of miles to Los Angeles and back. Traffic like crazy. Getting my car serviced all the time. And now I don't got to worry about servicing my car. Now it just feels good to drive the car. Like when I have to go to the gym, it's just like, I'm like, man, this feels good. Like, whereas my car felt like, it sounded like crap when I was driving all the time. And like I said, because I always had to get it serviced because I was driving so much. I hated it. So now I feel good about my car. I like it.
Yeah.
Feel good. I don't drive my car much, but when I do, it feels good. The turbo feels good. It feels like it got some oomph. This was my first car that I actually bought with my money, you know. So in 2016. Nice. Yeah. I had an old Corolla, a hand-me-down Corolla. Dude, literally like it like exploded on me on the freeway. It was great.
I mean, that's a story.
It is maybe a story for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it literally exploded when I was driving down the freeway. It was fun.
Nice.
How many likes are we at? Are we not at 100 likes? You guys hit that like button.
72.
92?
72.
Dude, this podcast sucked. I think
this is a great episode. Very low energy on my part. I apologize, but I haven't eaten except for that Pop-Tart at 3 in the morning, and I've been up for 2 days. What up? My name's Jordan Fringe, and I haven't made content in 2 weeks.
Can you link your channel, Jordan?
Yeah, I'll link it. Hold on.
Link your channel, man. So make sure you guys check out Jordan's channel. He's going to be back to making videos again next week and live streams and all that will be following.
It could have been tomorrow, but now it's not. And that's life, and you just got to learn to take it.
In terms of player essence, we will be having Buck Bumble tomorrow, just as long as everything works with the equipment that I bought. So we will be having Buck Bumble tomorrow, and also player essence cross Nintendo. So look out for at least 4 hours of streaming, probably, or right around 4 hours of streaming. We'll probably start up player essence cross Nintendo like around 4 o'clock my time, PT, 7 o'clock Eastern time. PT or ET, and then we'll do Buck Bumble after that. So it should be a lot of fun. Just as long as the equipment all works. If not, I'll probably do like an emulator type of stuff. So hopefully we can get the equipment to work. If not, we'll do emulator. I'll figure that out. Jordan, you know where I can find an N64 emulator?
On the internet.
All right, thank you. But anyway, I bought Buck Bumble, guys. I got the game. I bought the game. Like I said, hopefully the equipment works. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that. We did have pretty good viewership, especially for a late start, or not a late start, but like I didn't get it posted soon enough for it just to get like over 200. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate the donations, guys. You guys were very generous tonight, so thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to everybody here in the chat. Appreciate that. We'll be back with more content tomorrow morning. We'll have content that we'll be doing. So look out for the PE News video, 6 a.m. PT. That is 9 a.m. Eastern time. And then that's the first video. Then the second video goes up at 12 p.m. PT. That is 3 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. So yeah, shout outs. So thank you guys so much. If they say who we rating, are we rating somebody today?
I mean,
yeah, we can.
Don't we usually?
Do we? I don't remember. I think so.
Most times.
Yeah, most times we rate. Okay, let's rate somebody. We do got 140 people watching, so I think somebody would really appreciate the rate if we can throw some people over. Etika has 10,000 people watching.
Yeah, but it ain't a podcast, so we're still
the best podcast. Just a little bit more popular than me, just a little bit. All right, my boy Chem Easy.
You gotta get the higher fade.
My hair can't grow much higher than this. So my boy Chem Easy is playing some Fortnite. So we are going to raid my boy Chem Easy. He's playing some Fortnite. He's the homie. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a nice raid. Go ahead and give him a nice raid. So let him know that player has to set you guys over. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's the homie, Chem Easy. I like the man. He's a cool dude. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. I will link that. There you go. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate that, and we will see you guys tomorrow for all sorts of cool stuff right here on Player Essence. So, peace out, guys. Jordan.
Peace out, homies.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Bye, Felicia's.
Bye, Felicia's.